Hey, Jennifer Cook here with thechurchpianist.com, and what I want to do is give you a few suggestions on how to work out of an abrupt chord change in a hymn. One of my readers recently emailed me asking if I could help her through a very abrupt chord change area in a hymn. It's one of those scenarios where you don't find it very much, fortunately. But this particular scenario is in Where Jesus Is His Heaven. A very nice hymn I'd never heard of, but it is in the public domain, so I will share a link below the video where you can download the original version and then a link to download the suggested version, improvised version. This abrupt chord change happens in the first full measure of the hymn, as viewed here. For the words, soul from sin set free. I'm going to play just the first line of the original version. Okay, now let's look at the improvised version. I delete left hand at the beginning. It just helps come in with a better balanced entry. Maintain the octave chord pattern for this individual because that's where she is in her playing. So there are other ideas, other things we could have done, but this is trying to adhere to the octave chord pattern in 3/4 time. Okay, take a look at the first full measure in the improvised version. I played an A flat octave, beat 1. Second beat, I played an A flat 7 inversion. And then on the third beat, D flat chord does happen. Chord change. I just played the top and bottom note of a D flat chord, left out the middle. It gives it more of an open tone. In our minds, when we think chord, our brain computes 3 notes. But we need to remember we can do 2-note chords, not always 3. So first full measure, and then the D flat chord. And then next measure, the D flat octave is fine, and then I used, this is a D flat chord without the D flat in the middle. Another partial D flat chord, if you want to call it that. Now the trick is, try this in a hymn within the key of G major, close to the key of A flat major, and try the same process. If you can think of another hymn that has this same scenario, please leave that hymn title at the bottom of the video. That way we can all go and apply the same changes. Clarification: if you're using the same chord numbers within the song. For example, in this piece that we're looking at, we're going from a 1 chord, A flat, to a 4 chord, D flat major. So, for example, if you're in the key of G, you're looking at a G major chord leading to a C chord. And you can apply the same changes that I suggested. So there is a catch there. You have to make sure you're dealing with the same chord numbers when you go to a different hymn. Please feel free to email me any hymn playing questions you may have, and I'll do my best to answer them. I don't claim to be an expert, but I love playing hymns and improvising hymns. So have fun as we learn together. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.